Ever wondered what gives that astringent taste to your cup of tea or wine? That's tannin for you. Tannins are a fascinating group of compounds found in nature, particularly in certain types of plants, fruits, and beverages. They're responsible for the bitter or dry taste in foods like chocolate, pomegranates, and even in your favorite red wine. But did you know that tannins are not just about taste? They also play a crucial role in the field of pharmacology. Many drugs contain tannins due to their incredible health benefits, from their antioxidant properties to their potential role in preventing heart disease. Understanding tannins and how they work in drugs can be quite intriguing, especially if you're interested in the science behind the things we consume daily. So, whether you're a curious mind, a budding pharmacist, or a seasoned scientist, there's something here for you. So, let's dive into the fascinating world of tannin-containing drugs, shall we? So, what exactly are tannins, you may ask? Well, tannins are a diverse group of chemical compounds that are naturally found in many different plants. They're part of a plant's defense mechanism against predation and are often described as having a bitter taste. Now let's dive a bit deeper into their chemical structure. Tannins are large polyphenolic compounds. Polyphenolic might sound like a mouthful, but it simply means that tannins are made up of multiple phenol structures. Phenols are a type of organic compound characterized by a hydroxyl group, OH, attached to a carbon atom that is part of an aromatic ring. These phenols bind together to form the larger tannin molecules. Now that we've defined tannins, let's talk about their classification. Tannins can be divided into two main groups, hydrolyzable and condensed tannins. First, let's talk about hydrolyzable tannins. These tannins are easily broken down or hydrolyzed by acids or enzymes. They are usually composed of a central glucose molecule to which multiple hydroxy groups are attached. These hydroxy groups can form ester bonds with other molecules like gallic acid or ellagic acid, creating a diverse group of compounds. On the other hand, condensed tannins, also known as proanthocyanidins, are not as easily broken down. They consist of a chain of flavonoid units, which are another type of polyphenolic compound. These chains can be quite long, leading to a larger and more complex molecular structure than their hydrolyzable counterparts. While hydrolyzable and condensed tannins differ in their chemical structure, they share many common properties. Both types of tannins are able to bind to proteins, which is one reason they have that distinctive astringent taste. This protein binding ability also makes tannins useful in medicine, as they can interact with various biological systems in our bodies. These two classes of tannins, while chemically different, share many common properties that make them useful in medicine. So, there you have it. A brief overview of what tannins are and how they're classified. Tannins are more common than you might think. Their presence is not limited to just your cup of strong, bitter tea. They're found in abundance in a variety of plants, fruits, and seeds. From the mighty oak tree to the humble pomegranate, tannins are everywhere in the plant kingdom. Let's take a journey to the world of wine for a moment. Ever experience that dry, puckering sensation in your mouth after sipping a glass of red wine? That's the work of tannins. They're the same compounds that give certain fruits like unripe bananas or persimmons their astringent taste. But tannins are not just about taste. They possess an incredible ability to precipitate proteins. This means they can bind to proteins and cause them to fall out of solution, resulting in a change in the texture or appearance of the liquid. This property is why tannins are used in the process of leather production, where they help transform animal hides into durable leather. Moving from the tannery to the medical world, tannins are also known for their antioxidant properties. They can neutralize harmful free radicals in our body, potentially reducing the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and cancer. In addition, they exhibit antibacterial, antiviral, and antiparasitic effects, making them a key player in the fight against various diseases. But that's not all. Tannins also have a role in plant defense. They protect the plants from insects and herbivores by making the plant tissues unpalatable or even toxic. So to sum up, tannins are fascinating compounds with an array of properties. They're astringent, they can precipitate proteins, they're antioxidants, and they play a defensive role in plants. Their presence in a wide variety of plants, fruits, and seeds makes them readily available for extraction and use in various industries, including the pharmaceutical industry. These properties make tannins a key ingredient in many medicinal drugs. So next time you sip your tea or bite into a pomegranate, remember, you're not just enjoying a tasty treat, you're also reaping the benefits of tannins. Now that we know what tannins are and where they come from, let's understand their chemistry. Tannins are a diverse group of compounds, and their nomenclature reflects this diversity. Broadly speaking, Tannins are divided into two main types based on their chemical structure: hydrolyzable tannins and condensed tannins. Hydrolyzable tannins, as the name suggests, can be hydrolyzed or broken down into simpler compounds. They are further divided into gallotannins and elagitannins, based on the type of acids they break down into, gallic acid and ellagic acid respectively. On the other hand, condensed tannins, also known as proanthocyanidins, are polymers of flavonoid units and do not hydrolyze. Now, these might sound like a mouthful, but remember, the names are simply a reflection of their chemical structure and behavior. Moving on to the chemistry of tannins, these compounds are known for their ability to bind and precipitate proteins. This property is key to their various applications, including in leather production, winemaking, and even in medicine. The extraction of tannins is generally achieved through a process called maceration, where plant material is soaked in a solvent, often alcohol, to dissolve the tannins. This is followed by evaporation and purification processes to obtain the pure tannin compounds. Analysis of tannins, both qualitative and quantitative, is crucial to determine their concentration and types in a given sample. Qualitative analysis often involves color reactions, where specific tannins react with certain reagents to produce a distinct color change. Quantitative analysis, on the other hand, is a little more complex, involving techniques like spectrophotometry, which measures the amount of light absorbed by a solution, or chromatography, which separates the different components of a mixture. Understanding the chemistry of tannins is fundamental to their use in pharmacology. It allows scientists to predict how these compounds might interact with other substances, and therefore, how they might be utilized in the development of new drugs and treatments. So next time you come across a tannin-containing drug, remember, it's not just a name, but a whole world of chemistry behind it. So, how do these tannins make their way into our medicine cabinets? Well, the journey begins with the recognition of tannins' medicinal potential. Tannins have been used in traditional medicine for centuries, and modern science has helped us understand why. Tannins are a diverse group of plant compounds, and their complexity is a boon to drug development. Their structural diversity allows them to interact with a variety of biological targets, providing a rich source of potential therapeutic agents. One example is the use of tannins in antiviral drugs. Some tannins can inhibit the replication of certain viruses, making them a valuable resource in the fight against viral diseases. Imagine having a natural defense against the common cold or even more serious viral infections. Additionally, tannins are well known for their antioxidant properties. Oxidative stress is a major cause of aging and disease. By neutralizing harmful free radicals, tannins help protect our cells and maintain our health. Tannins also have anti-inflammatory properties. Inflammation is the body's response to injury or infection, but sometimes it can get out of hand. Tannins can help keep inflammation in check, potentially mitigating conditions like arthritis or inflammatory bowel disease. But it doesn't stop there. Tannins also exhibit antimicrobial activity, making them effective against a range of harmful bacteria. Medicines containing tannins can be used to treat bacterial infections, providing a natural alternative to synthetic antibiotics. To top it all off, tannins have even been explored for their potential anti-cancer properties. Some studies suggest that tannins can inhibit the growth of cancer cells, opening up exciting new avenues for cancer treatment. So, next time you reach for a medicine bottle, remember the quiet power of tannins. These complex plant compounds have made a long journey from the bark, leaves, or fruit of a plant to your medicine cabinet, contributing to a healthier world. Tannins, though small, play a huge role in keeping us healthy. Who knew that the bitter taste in your tea could have such a big impact on your health? We've certainly journeyed deep into the world of tannins today. We started by defining what tannins are and how they are classified. We then explored where they occur naturally and the unique properties they possess. We delved into the nomenclature and chemistry of tannins, revealing the complexity and beauty of their molecular structures. And finally, we examined their pivotal role in drug development, discussing how these substances are extracted and analyzed, both qualitatively and quantitatively. Tannins may have started as just a bitter taste in our tea, but now we understand their far-reaching implications in the world of pharmacology. So keep joining us on these enlightening journeys. Subscribe for more because you won't find me later. Dive into the world of pharmacology with us, one video at a time.